Isn't she funny, guys?
Oh, it's frozen.
She says she's hot.
That's 1,000 degrees outside.
Shh. Right. We're over here in Atlanta. You know, in our last video, don't start. We unloaded over here, and then we rode the bikes. Vroom, 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 right?
Get your knuckle out of my face.
And now we're waiting for our next load. What are you doing? You do
I
funny
look like I
things.
got a black eye. Everybody's gonna think you've been beaten. Look at it. Everybody's gonna think you've been beaten on
See, that's where the sun's not real good for you. It burns your, even through your everything burns.
I don't have a black eye, guys. That's the weird lighting or something. Sorry, go ahead. We're in Atlanta.
I just made the girls some sauerkraut and weenies.
No, you
Bratwurst.
opened a can of sauerkraut. And I cut up the
stirred it.
weenies.
Wait a minute, but I stirred it.
I stirred it too.
Only when you stirred your fork into it to get some. We got to go to the store and everything. We're heading to Minneapolis. So
Maybe it'll
we're
be cooler
waiting-
up there.
We're waiting on a load. Then we're going to go to Minneapolis and we're going to ride. And we'll see you along the way. We got to go grocery too because we're out of food.
We have one package of steaks left. And one package of, well, they're not sausages. What do they call them?
Bratwurst.
Yeah, like bratwurst left. That's it.
Sausages.
That's it.
All right. So we'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to tuck the girl in bed. You can't go. No, you can't go. All right.
I want to kiss your cheek. I don't want your dirty lips.
It's sweaty there. But anyway, we'll see you in a little bit. In a
Don't be
minute.
gossiping.
We'll see you in a minute. Well, this morning at 4 a.m. in the great city of Atlanta, we have a dilemma.
We got woke up.
My engines are 23 feet long apiece. So if I leave a foot between them, that's 47 feet of deck space, right? I can't hang off that far, right? That's 6 feet overhang. But blissfully, I have the Grom here instead of a bigger bike, and I set this up to where I could move that there.
The wheel chock.
So now I can overhang the top deck by 4 feet and end up using all of that space.
You're going to make them seasick.
Who's brilliant, baby?
Me?
Yes, you're brilliant. All right, let's have a look at this and see what happens. All right, guys, you see we got the bike moved up on the top deck because we got these two torpedoes here. Torpedoes is what they remind me of. But I was gonna hang off 6 feet or something if I didn't turn this around this way. I didn't think they would let me do it, but I ended up with 4 inches of clearance between the engine and the deck, so I'm good. And I still got my bike. I didn't have to leave it. The girl's all dirty. It's 5 a.m. Let's go to work. We have escaped from Atlanta and we are headed northbound on 75 here. You know it well. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted by the water. I was looking around. Sorry about that. Y'all know how I do. I squirrel too, just like the girl does. Well, I got 200 miles knocked out. We still got 964 miles or so to go. I showed you my engines a little bit ago. It was a hell. I'm tired. The girl's tired. We waited 24 hours to load these, and you know we got paid detention and everything, so that's cool. Wasn't no problem. They're a real good carrier. A shipper to work with. But we're both a little bit. We didn't sleep good, you know, because we was trying to stay on schedule. So I'm going to have a short day, and she's going to have a short day too. I'm only going to knock out about 400 miles while she sleeps some more, and then I'll let her have it. Then I'll finish it up. It still says we're going to be there at 5:30 in the morning, but I'm not going to let that happen because I'm going to stop by the house and pick up some stuff that I ordered. Since we're going within 20 miles of it, hey, why not, right? It's my dime. And going to pick up hell, I don't even know what we're picking up. I know we're picking up a new headset that Blue Tiger sent me. Wanted me to do a review on, so that'll be coming out soon. But my intentions are, I don't think I'll have a quick load out of Minneapolis. I think that I'll have to wait a day. And you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to unload the bikes if the weather is good. Because why not, right? If you can do it, do it. But I thought you might want to drive up Mount Eagle with me here. I'll either have to pass everybody or let them just go. I know this tanker over here's got to be heavy beside me. I might as well just go ahead and romp on it a little bit. Get past Prime up there and the Landstar guy. This is the rock I'll be leaving you guys today. And I'll go ahead and tell you where I'm going to leave it at. I'm going to leave it at the Petro in Effingham. I got to get fuel somewhere, right? Might as well get fuel in Effingham and leave you a rock. So I hope you guys seen the rock there that the girl worked so diligently on painting for you guys. You guys ever notice when I'm tired, I sound like they just dug me out of a corn crib somewhere in the country? My words get all mushed up even worse than normal, and but I am tired. Coffee ain't kicked in, although I've had 4 cups and I'm not gonna have any more. Sometimes you just gotta put it down and go to bed. We had a really good time riding in downtown Atlanta, except for the homeless problem down there is terrible. And my audio wasn't so great on that video, and that's okay. But it was sad because downtown Atlanta is a beautiful, beautiful area to ride your motorcycle in if you didn't have to worry about the homeless trying to, get you some money out of you. It was just a sad, sad place. But there were some nice things to see. If you get a chance to get out on downtown Atlanta, maybe on a snow-covered day, you should go for it. Not that you have maybe take that back. Maybe you shouldn't do it in Atlanta on a snow-covered day because you don't get any snow in Atlanta and they can't handle it. And the homeless will be laying on the heater, the vents, come up out of the ground. So maybe that's not the best idea either. Sorry, scratch that. Okay, I remember what I was going to talk to you guys about when I was driving up here. It is up here by Mount Eagle. You've got the place called Rock City and Ruby Falls. I came over here when I was like 13 with my parents, right? It was the worst and only family vacation we ever had. Worse because we were always broken. So we had to pack around bologna sandwiches, which is okay. I perfectly love bologna sandwiches. But it was still uncomfortable to me because we was always poor, right? But what I liked about it was we lived a couple 100 miles from here, and it wasn't a really far drive, and I got to see these mountains. When you live somewhere and you don't have mountains and you get to see mountains, it's really amazing to you. My goodness, I wonder if that was the beginning of my trucking career. Oh, crap. Maybe you shouldn't bring your kids down here. But anyway, it is spectacular for a kid. I'm sure it's not that much fun for a parent. I never actually brung my kids down here, and I feel bad about that. I did take them to the Smokies and stuff like that. But I don't know why we never came down here. Wait a minute, we did come down here one time. We just didn't get to see anything because everything was closed. Oh well, I tried. I was a terrible parent in that way. I didn't take family vacations or do that kind of stuff. I just was always too busy working. And of course I was at home a lot in the winter time, so I had to hit it and get it in the summer, right? You know how it is. I mean, we still had a great time. We went sledding all the time and, just all kinds of stuff like that. We swam constantly. So it's not like I missed out, but I still never brung them down here, and we got to view Rock City. I think I'll rectify that with my grandkids and bring them down here, and it won't be the same, but you know what I mean? It'll be all right. But anyway, this is a beautiful part of the country. And if you live within a couple 100 miles from here, and people take vacations now. When I was a kid, people didn't take vacations, at least not where I came from. But now it's like everybody goes on vacation. I'm like, where do they get the money for that? They done been on vacation 3 times this year, and they got 2 new iPhones and everything else, but they're still broke. So that's a whole different discussion. But stay away from the pilot on top of Mount Eagle. You know, if you've seen like week before last this video about the assault on pilot, at the pilot up here, it's just a big old foobar. If you don't know what foobar means, look it up, because it's not good. The place is a mess. Oh, hang on now. I gotta pay attention while I'm going around these flatbedders. They're heavy. My engines only weigh a total of 14,000 pounds back there, so I'm like feather light. You know, I'm getting that awesome fuel mileage, right? Hell, I ain't even switching no gears going up Mount Eagles. I had a song about Mount Eagle. I think it was Johnny Cash song. Something about a trucker crash. I don't know. Johnny Cash was a hit or miss singer in my opinion. Some of his stuff was spectacular and some of it wasn't very spectacular. I wonder if it was the drug-induced stuff that was really good. I don't know. Drugs do seem to facilitate a person's artistic side until they burn out and die, I guess. But hey, that happens. The girl's still back there snoozing. Before I put her to bed, I had to stop and get her some food. I could have cooked her something, but I was just too tired to stand around cooking, and I didn't expect her to stand around cooking me anything either when we could be rolling. Hell, we're out of everything. We've got, I think, 1 meal left in the freezer and nothing in the refrigerator. We just ain't had time to go. But we'll probably be stopping at Walmart sometime tonight to replenish. Hey, yeah, why not? Since I'm going by the house here at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I might as well stop at Walmart at the house too. Spend my money up there. I know they want it. They always want somebody's money. Bless Sam Walton's heart. Or whoever came after him, the Sam Walton clan. But anyway, this is Mount Eagle. We all get to see it. It was the first mountain I came down. And since I didn't have any schooling or anything in how to truck drive, and I didn't have any Jake brakes in my first truck, when I got down to on the downside of Mount Eagle, I was peeing on my brakes. They were smoking. Yep, I sure was. I was right out there laying on the ground peeing on my brakes. It was a scary experience. After that, I had to figure out everything. But hey, that was back in the day, right? All you fellas been school trained and y'all are professionals and y'all know how to do it all. I applaud you. Woo, yay. You know what I'm saying. I ain't being sarcastic or anything. I think school is great. It was really scary coming into this industry knowing nothing. I mean, not anything about nothing. Just listening on Liar's Corner at the TA and seeing what people said and then trying what they were talking about, because, you know, I wasn't that guy to ask questions. I just figured it out as I went. That made for a lifetime of learning experiences, though. It's been a hard knock life.
I'm gonna hide this little beauty right here. So, I'm all the way in the back corner because the front was too busy to get out and find a good spot to hide. So, let's see where we can go.
All right, now look at her. She don't know I'm filming her. She's talking. She's talking to you guys. She's turning around. What's she doing? Focus, focus. Ain't she funny?
Okay, I found a hiding spot, guys. See the rock? There is a, what is that, an AT&T maybe? A phone thing on the other side of the fence that you can see there. Woo! And there's where I'm parked. What's he doing? Is he in there recording too? Oh, and watch out. There's this metal post sticking up for some reason. I just about walked into it. But there's a Petro. It doesn't flash in real life, but it sure does on the film, doesn't it? And here it is from a distance. There's a Petro sign. There's the fence. And there is the little phone wire thing or whatever that's called. Find the rock!